some of the grows are huge. And I know in the US and around the Great Lakes, they've been measuring cannabinoid concentrations in the environment, in the water, in the rivers. You know, if you've got 400 hectares of cannabis growing in a field, then they're going to drop leaves. They're going to drop stalks. That ends up washing away during a storm or during winter's rain into the main water table. So now the main water table is contaminated. In the Midwest, they tell me that the Farm Bill, which was, I think, 1998 in the US, something like that, was nearly $1 million. And a lot of that was designed to rehabilitate tobacco farmers and help them out. And they were going to go to hemp. And hemp was supposed to be okay because it was less than, I think, in the US, 0.2% THC. But the point is the rest of it would be other cannabinoids. And my point is the other cannabinoids are genotoxic too. Sorry. We wrote about holes in the heart, right? Called atrial septal defect in Kentucky at the time. The rate was 320 per 10,000 births. This was what the CDC was publishing their rates. Kentucky and Tennessee are right by each other, right there in the Midwest, okay? Between have the Cumberland River. Now, I never visited the area, but I'm told that there's plains and they had vast tobacco farms. Now, so if the US Farm Bill has worked and the tobacco farms are replaced by cannabis farms, these states now have very high rates of atrial septal defect, right? You're talking about 400, 500, 600, 700 per 10,000. The worst that's been reported from the US is 884 in Nevada per 10,000. That's nearly 1 in 11 babies has a hole in the heart. Right? When I go to Nevada on Google Earth, what I see is a weed shop on every corner, and that worries me. But if you look at the rates of cannabis use in Tennessee and Kentucky, you do not see high rates of smoked cannabis in the national surveys, which is the National Survey of Drug Use and Health conducted by SAMHSA every year, right? But they've got these high rates of holes in it. So the point is that in those states, it's not smoked cannabis doing it. You've got thousands of acres sowed to cannabis. What is the cannabinoid concentration of the Cumberland River between the two states, and has anybody measured it? And even the Mississippi, because you go downstream the Mississippi, Louisiana's got high rates of atrial septal defect. Missouri doesn't have high rates of smoked cannabis, but I have seen online, in the Wall Street Journal no less, these amazing pictures of Missouri's cannabis farm. Now they've got rates of atrial septal defect, right? So the point is that as the environmental exposure rises, these are major genotoxic threats which no one's talking about, no one's thinking about.